Hey everybody, it's Matt from SnakeHerder.com here. Finally going to get around to doing the blood python video. I actually did shoot one the day I did my short tail python video, and turned out that my best looking red blood was in shed, so just kind of wrecked the whole video. So I decided to start over, and we'll do it again today now, and try to get this loaded up in a hurry. So anyway, we're going to start with a couple of small bloods, and then we'll work to my couple of bigger bloods. These two I got from Reptile Rapture. My friend Richard Allen produced these. The adults that produce these two snakes are some really nice dark red, almost like a brick red colored pair of bloods. If you go to reptilerapture.net and go on his collection page, or it might be breeders it's listed under, he has pictures of the parents of these. It's a male named Apple and a female named Rose. Let me see here how their attitudes are today. This little girl looks like she might be pre-shed. And she's a little snippy sometimes, but they're not bad. So anyway, and the other thing too, when I rewatched my video, I didn't get close enough to really make these little ones look nice. So I'm going to step up here, see if I can look from behind the camera. My lighting wasn't real good either last time. There was too much glare. It's hard to do that with these fluorescent lights in here. But anyway, this is my female. She's got this really nice granite speckly kind of thing going on the side. Just fairly typical looking, fairly light. They all start brown like this. They won't start coloring up until they're considerably bigger yet. But the male actually I like a little better than this one because he's a little bit darker, and I anticipate him turning out a lot more like the adults. They got really nice stripes on them too. It'll be cool to see if these stripes breed out and do anything. I'm going to put her down while she's being good. These ones they're actually yearlings, and they're fairly small for their age. Like I said, the adults are very small that produce them though too, so that might be a trait that breeds out. This guy though, he's much darker, got a beautiful stripe on him. I really have a feeling he's going to turn out to have that really nice dark brick red. I mean, if you look it up here towards his neck and his head, he's got some just beautiful, really rich, kind of brownish dark color that I bet you he's going to turn into a really nice dark red snake. So he's got some really cool little freckles on his head too, keeping him in frame here very good. So they don't focus real good. My camera doesn't when you get too close. He's got a nice red wash to his head already, so this is going to be an outstanding blood python when he gets bigger. I can just tell. Got the really nice melted pattern on the side. So anyway, I'm going to put this little guy back. This cage needs to be cleaned. He tipped his water dish over, so I'll do that right after we get done here. So let's look at a couple of bigger red bloods. Now, I've shown these guys a little teaser when I first got them. These are my het sunglows. So these guys are het for T-positive albino, and they're also het for VPI hypo. This girl does not like to be handled. Neither of my big ones do very much, and she looks like she's getting close to pre-shed. It's a clutch mate to my male, so usually when one sheds, the other one sheds. But yeah, she's just in the early stages of bluing up. But again, beautiful stripe. This is supposed to be a codom stripe. I've had people argue with me about that, and I'm not going to argue about it until I breed them and know for sure. I can't tell if I'm keeping her in focus or not, or in the frame. So try to get behind the camera as much as I can. But fairly typical looking. So when these guys were little, they were as brown as those babies that I was just showing were, and they're just starting to get their coloration. So she's starting to get pretty orange. I'm hoping they're going to get quite a bit redder than this, but the male is definitely darker than this. So we're going to get him out because he's fresh from a shed, and you get a good look at what a nice red blood python on its way to growing up looks like. These are 2011s, produced by Rich Crowley, and this cage needs to be cleaned badly. Made quite a mess of it in the process of shedding. So not looking too stoked to see me, but that's okay. He's probably hungry. Just got done shedding. You can hear him huffing and puffing, but he's starting to color up a little better. He's getting darker. Got a nice stripe, very nice stripe, actually better than the female. Got more of that darker color at his tail. Let me see if I can get behind here and tell what I'm showing you. But that is a nice red blood python male on his way to being a very nice adult. So anyway, these are my red bloods, python bronders. Hope you guys like them. I certainly do. They're very interesting snakes to work with. They're not quite as friendly as ball pythons, but I have ball pythons that are meaner than my bloods, so they just don't seem to feel as comfortable up in the air. So you really got to try to support them, and I'm not doing the best job of that because I'm trying to show them off. So, and it's getting hot in here, and I want to turn the air back on because it's really hot outside. And keep watching SnakeHerder.com. It's going to be a couple of years before I'm producing any of these, but these are going to throw some outstanding offspring. It could have hypo albino stripes, and even just the hypos or the albinos are going to be cool. So keep watching as always, and I'll be doing some more updates as soon as I can. Thank you.